Archer Crosley, and welcome to Real World Pediatrics. So, today I want to talk about cheating on your spouse and why you shouldn't do it. Well, the number one reason not to do it is because it's going to affect your children adversely. Now, it's a reasonable possibility that you have either cheated on your spouse or you have thought about it. And I understand the spark has gone out of your marriage and that you want to move on, or even worse, that you want to have some action on the side. So you think about cheating or you have thought about cheating. And here are some stats on cheating. While precise figures vary, studies suggest that between 20 and 40% of married people will experience infidelity during their marriage. That's a lot. Some studies indicate that men may be slightly more likely to cheat than women, but this gap is narrowing in younger generations. Well, for the sake of yourself and your kids, don't do it. If you really want to betray your spouse that badly, do the honorable thing and get a divorce or a separation. Don't go skulking around. Don't live in the shadows, because it's impossible to live in the shadows these days. There are too many people out there, and you're not smart enough to get away with it. Nobody is smart enough to get away with it. Just look at those two lovers who were caught on the love cam at the Coldplay concert. When you cheat on your spouse, you poison yourself, your spouse, and your children. You do dishonor to yourself and to your career. Now, I know that to be a fact. I've seen it as a neutral observer so many times. Now, I had one friend who constantly cheated on his spouse. He was a very bright man, and he had the ability to be the head of his department in his particular field. But he didn't get that appointment, and I know why he didn't get it. His cheating was not secretive. It was right out there in the open. Now, there was no way that his department was going to put him in a leadership position, knowing his fundamental betrayal of his spouse. Leaders have to have impeccable credentials. They have to be moral men and women. Now, no organization is going to allow any immoral leader to lead their organization. Now, here are some facts on that, and I'll put those on the screen for you. While infidelity is primarily a personal matter, it can indirectly affect a man or woman's career advancement through several avenues, especially if it becomes widely known. Impact on job performance. Infidelity and its fallout can cause significant emotional distress, affecting focus, concentration, and motivation at work, potentially leading to decreased productivity or mistakes. It can cause damage to reputation, workplace friction or difficulties, potential disciplinary action, increased stress and anxiety. The stress of managing a double life or dealing with the emotional fallout of infidelity can take a toll on mental health, impacting overall well-being and potentially affecting professional capabilities. Now, beyond that, when you cheat on your spouse and your children find out, you're going to poison them too. I've never seen a case where cheating didn't poison the family. Now, I suppose it's possible there is the occasional case where the person gets away with it, or maybe it's a one-time thing. That's not my observational experience. I had one friend whose cheating ultimately led to him spending time in jail. So how did that work out? Well, for him, it didn't. Kids also become very upset when this kind of nonsense goes on. Recently, I had a situation where the dad of one of my patients cheated on his wife with a girl who was 1 year older than his daughter. Obviously, the daughter was upset. And unless she's a saint, this is something she'll hold against her father for a long, long time. Here are some facts on how cheating affects kids. Cheating within a marriage or relationship can significantly and negatively impact children, leading to emotional distress and potentially affecting their future relationships. Children may experience feelings of confusion, sadness, and self-blame, particularly if they sense the tension or conflict within the family. The effects can range from unconscious anxiety in younger children to explicit questioning and awareness in older children. Here's a breakdown of how cheating can affect children, and I'll hit the highlights here. Children may experience a range of negative emotions, including sadness, anxiety, and confusion. Cheating can damage the parent-child relationship and make it difficult for children to form healthy relationships in the future. Children might blame themselves for the issues within the family, leading to feelings of guilt or inadequacy. In adulthood, individuals who experience parental infidelity during childhood may exhibit difficulties in trust, intimacy, and commitment in their own relationships. So try to think of these ramifications before you engage in this behavior.